Hi, did a bit who cares, and here's my review of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And yeah, it's about fucking time we got this here, as people outside the UK got this movie 2 months ago, almost 2 months ago, and we just got it today. And God, I've been waiting for this film for a long while now. Avoiding spoilers online, as people talk about this film a lot, and people be praising this film a lot, and I've finally seen it. So what I thought of it. Before I go into that, I'll tell you what it's about quickly. Spoiler free, of course. Basically, the plot is about Puss in Boots teaching his adventures, and then he dies, and then he works out that he's on his last life on his 9 lives. So, him being, scared, petrified or losing, what he is virtually. So he basically quits until he learns there's a magic in which he can go and try to claim his 9 lives back. So, what I thought of this film? Yes, it's worth the hype. I agree with what people say about this film. God, what had to start with this film? First, the animation. DreamWorks, I gotta give DreamWorks credit. They are stepping up with the animation lately. With this film and with the bad guys, I think, it's called the bad guys. I've thrown a picture there now. Basically, the animation is going better lately. And the problem with DreamWorks I had with a couple of years, I said, is one, their story is a bit or too safe, and the animation is decent. But I'm not saying it's bad animation, it's still good animation, but what I mean is compared to Pixar, compared to other animation studios, or stepping up the animation quality. Even Sony to the point stepped it up with Spider-Verse, you know what I mean? So, with DreamWorks, the last two movies, it has stepped up the animation quality. The animation in this movie, it's weird to describe it. It's like a nice polish of Puss in Boots, but there's certain scenes, like, especially multi-action scenes, it feels like Spider-Verse. Yeah, Spider-Verse is still better, but it's still good to see in this movie. The movement is so fluid, so good. So the animation is unbelievable, and it's up there as one of the best this year so far now. Yeah, I know people will say it came out last year, but like I said, we got today in the UK, so I can't this year for me. The story, I'm quite shocked. The story, I thought the story is very good. Like the message too, like there's multiple messages in this too about. Again, I don't give them all away because it's probably ruining for people, but. Sorry that got interrupted, but by saying, I don't ruin it. I don't ruin the story too much. I know most people probably seen it by now, but still, I want to keep this spoiler free I can, because I think more people should see this film. One thing I love to give in this, on what one of the big messages in this film is about don't waste your life. And basically, then they hit your lows to the low, like, they start having panic attacks, fear, and I know how that fucking feels, and I experienced that too, to a way with, especially with the panic attacks. God, the panic attack in this movie with Puss in Boots, they show that so fucking well, and God, it is beautiful to see. Again, I'm not saying it's beautiful to see, obviously panic attack is horrible, but the way it's shown it is a kid's film, showing the message of it, it's well told in this movie, and it's one of the best examples of showing how, anxiety, how experience that, and this film shows it so well. The characters there is good too. Again, I can't not slate this movie too much. I got really no problems with this movie. Even like the villains, like some of the villains are good, but there's a problem with them too, which I'm gonna mention now on the bad points. So the villains, yeah, they are good, but my biggest problem with them is they're not on the screen enough. Like there's multiple. To me, there's only two main villains. There is one of them. Yeah, there's a third one, but technically, if you know the story of this villain, it's not a villain version. It's just a misunderstanding and stuff. You know what I mean? But the other two are technically our villains in a way. First one, we got this deaf dog thing. Really, it's based on a fairy tale, but it's, again, I don't know what people say, but again, it's deaf virtually, and basically, he's a fucking badass. He is so fucking good in this. But more, my biggest problem in this movie is he's in for a handful of scenes. I wish they showed him a bit more to put a bit more edge on Bruce, because the whole plot of him and Bruce is afraid of him. He is afraid of him. Again, you know, Puss and Bruce, he got no fear of no one, and that is one of the biggest fears he's got. And the other one is, you know, the fun guy. Yeah, again, a fun villain, but the problem is, he's not on the screen much to say, I remember, now watching it, I give credit, he got one of the best lines in the movie with Jimmy Cricket. Again, sorry, got interrupted again, but what I was saying, he got one of the best lines in the movie, but the problem is there's a scene in the movie where he just disappeared, and then you don't see him for a while, and then he comes in, and then in the end there, so yeah, he does come in the middle too, but again, he's not in it enough to say, oh, he's a good, decent film. Yeah, he is fun, I give that credit, but he's not memorable, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. So, we'll get to my final thoughts. My final thoughts of this movie is, this is a beautiful animated film, and seriously, it's a must-see for all Shrek fans, and I think for this franchise, this does have a future now. Especially when it ended too, I want to see more of these adventures, especially Puss and Boots. I want to see more of Shrek. I want to see more of Donkey, as these films can do well, and this proves it too, as this movie done very well in the box office. And again, it's getting more money now because, like I said, it came out in the UK today. So, it is a very good film. It's a must-watch. So, if I'll give a score this, it's a 9 out of 10. It's a must-see. So, my question of the day is, what are your thoughts of this movie, if you've seen it? I know most people have outside the UK, but, you know, I want to hear your views on it, as everyone's got an opinion. So, if you want to see more in the future, you know, please like this video, and please subscribe to my channel. So, this has been the Breakthrough Kid. See you on the next one.